Okay, I have never played Tekken before. Played a couple other fighting games, obviously, but never Tekken. This will be my first experience with it. Never played any of the games in this series. Most of my experience with fighting, other than Smash Brothers, is Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. That's about it. I guess I've played Heihachi in one of the Soul Calibur games. Oh, seriously? The loading screen is Galaga? That's kind of awesome. Push start to Tekken. What a title screen. Okay. Interesting. Go Namco. I didn't actually realize this was a Namco game. Would it be abusing Ratchet's subblock if I just played Galaga for 2 hours? Just your name is a verb. Oh, Ridge Racer had a Galaga loading screen. That's cool. Ridge Racer. I do know about some things from Tekken by cultural osmosis. The guy with the cheetah hat is one of them. Look at these graphics. King. So I have played an okay number of fighting games, I guess, now that I'm thinking about it, but almost every one I've played has had some kind of like gimmick. I think that's a demo. Okay. So it's like, okay, there are weapons or there are magical powers. The characters are crazy and over the top, like Killer Instinct. I don't think I've played one that's just like two regular humans fist fighting. Kazuya, Law, Nina, Yoshimitsu, Paul, Jack, King. Well, I mentioned that I knew about King. That means I have to play this then, right? Although the portrait there doesn't make it clear that it's not just like a cheetah. Or a leopard or whatever that is. It was like a Virtua Fighter. So when did this game come out relative to Virtua Fighter? Virtua Fighter was the first one to do 3D, I think. R1 looks like is a grab, potentially. This little tie. After Virtua Fighter. 7 looks nothing like this. I love the music for the first stage, too. Let me try to get out of I'm just button mashing mode. Does anyone notice Tekken have move inputs like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat? Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, Yoshimitsu's pretty cool. He actually has a weapon. Looks like the R buttons don't do anything, actually. Guessing moving backwards is blocking. Okay, looks like that's right. More like Mortal Kombat than Street Fighter. Okay. Yeah, well, I assume there's no like fireballs or specials like that, but special kinds of moves you can activate. Perfect. Yeah, the little PowerPoint slide between matches. It's pretty great. But that's just a dude in a mask. Maybe he's just really good at making growling sounds.
Round one.
Jack is huge. What the hell? Roided out, Guile. I like the electric effect when you hit them. Jack is checked. Someone made the transition in like 5 minutes. Clearly wasn't the dev focus. Oh, select to change the view. Shit, I shouldn't be fucking around with the view. I really should not have fucked around with the view. I don't think I can turn it back now. I think it's a one-time thing. Okay, I need to figure out how that kick-up works, if every character can do that, or if that's like a jack thing. Oh, there's a jump. Okay. Did not use that at all up till now. Is everyone that's featured in this game in most of the Tekken games, or are there any like cast members that they got rid of? I guess Paul kind of has a guile thing going on with his hairstyle too, huh? Ooh, Jesus. Oh, kick my ass.
You lose. Continue.
Yes, continue.
Round 1.
Presumably have a limited number of those. Even though I don't have quarters that I could put into the machine, right? Whoa. Comboed out here.
Round 2.
Pause when the game stops screwing around. That's a really high pace. I agree. I got perfected. Rude.
Continue. Round 1.
Can impale yourself on that difficulty spike. Yeah, now something I have to learn how to play the game instead of just matching square over and over. I'm probably gonna have to look up a move list for him, aren't I? Great.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Okay, there's a way to kick down, it looks like, from the air. Oh, that's a cool kick up. In-game move lists weren't really a thing for a long time in my recollection. At least I haven't played too many 3D fighters, but usually it was like, this is a read the manual type thing.
Final round. Fight.
So not sure how I grabbed that one time. I was holding R1, but I wasn't sure if that would actually do anything. This is basically a port of an arcade game, right? I think just beating arcade mode, but I guess we'll see what happens.
KO.
Or whatever the canon endings are for fighting games, if there's ones that are guaranteed to carry over to future entries in the series.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, let me Google really quick. Tekken 1 move list, PS1. Tekken FAQ move list. King. Oh, do most people have the same ones? Interesting. Light punch, light kick, suplex. Okay. That was new. Punch spam. It's like the old Mortal Kombat 1 uppercut cheese. Just spam uppercut until you win, right? That is an attack. I need to figure out what the kick-up attacks are. Let me look that up here. Throws, moves, 10 attack string,
You lose.
pounce.
Round 1. Fight.
I'm pausing to look at this real quick. Bunch of punches. Left punch, right punch, left punch, left punch, right punch. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to learn my moves. Don't press anything. Hey, I'm trying to learn. So it's not weak versus heavy, it's left versus right. That's interesting. Not personally yet. Liu Kang. Oh, that's cool.
KO. Round 2.
left, right. How quickly are the inputs? Am I watching the animations or am I tapping them really fast?
You lose. Continue.
Try again.
Round 1.
Law, I'm using you as a character to learn the moves in this game. I think I have infinite continues, it looks like. Hey, Ahan. How's it going? Making a Battle Royale game in 2018. That's a good way to put it. Running away. Don't attack me, I'm trying to learn my moves. Down, forward, right punch. I gotta learn is if the move order is like I'm queuing up a Street Fighter move, or if it's like I'm pressing them in rhythm with the animations, right? Then I'm hitting them really fast. I think that was it. Actually, after... That's it, I think. Okay, so you hold down... Come on, dude, let me... I'm trying to practice my moves, dude. Chill. I love how instantly the little PowerPoint pop-up happens, too. Okay, I think I've learned one move, sort of. I gotta practice it some more. It's not particularly great. Crouching uppercut is what it's called. Let's try left punch, right punch, left punch. Go ahead and kill me, dude. It's fine. Try this again.
Round 1.
Left, right, left. I think you have to do it faster. And maybe they have to connect in order for the combo to work? I should just try to win using regular attacks and then restart when an easier enemy. I don't think this game has a training mode. I guess I could go do 2-player and not actually have a second controller attached so I could practice moves. Alright. Can I stick? Because this game is about blocking until there's an opening most of the time. I think you take very little damage while blocking. No damage while blocking, okay. Come on, friend. Oh, I guess I was already doing a flying kick before successfully. But the time limit on the stage is pretty aggressive, so I can't just like sit here and spam guard and camp him forever. Oof, let off my guard for a second there. Sweet! The music's pretty sweet, I agree.
We've got this, Marstead.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna bail on trying to learn specials. Let's see if I can beat it by just using regular attacks here. Oh god, this guy hits like a truck. Okay. Guy's got a similar hairstyle to Heihachi. Damn.
Round 1. Fight.
It's gotta be an edge to the screen, right? Now, I'm not clear on why it's 3D yet. It's not like Virtua Fighter where you can like change axes and move around an enemy. Or like Soul Calibur, right? It's 3D just cuz, basically. I wonder if I can win by decision or if the time running out is an auto lose for me. Oh. Didn't realize that there's technically a low versus high block. Interesting. Double tap down or up. Nice grab.
Perfect. You lose. Round one. Fight.
You just have to like move on different planes for normal. Double tap then hold. No, you had a pretty good window there to punish him, I think. They hadn't invented that yet. The magic of Tekken 1, right? Nice.
Round two.
I think he has an opposite of an uppercut. It's like a punch down. Hits him when he's blocking on the ground. Oof. I gotta stop doing that air kick.
Final round. Fight.
Oof, nice attack. I got one win against Kazuya. That felt pretty good. This is pretty much how I played fighting games as a kid, just like brute forcing until I eventually got a lucky run where the computer did what I wanted, right? It's like every fight is Shao Kahn. And I'm dead. I'll probably set some limit on the number of times I'll fail on the same endgame enemy before I go back to stage 1 and try to learn the moves. I wonder if there's any computer cheese strategies in this. He really likes that throw. And you get some value out of it. It looks like the throw itself doesn't do a lot of damage, but you can punish when they're on the ground, certain attacks. Nice. I was trying to do an uppercut there, but I'll take that. Triple tap forward is a run. Okay. Yeah, looks like there's a flee if you double tap back. There's run, combo into any moves that have to come out of a run. Dude. This guy's got some nutty moves.
Round one. Fight.
Excuse you. Trying to practice to see if I can get like a running punch or something. I don't know if he has a kick-up attack. That may have just been was a Jack that could do that.
Round one. Fight.
Okay. I gotta figure out at least a regular input attack that I can use to hit when I knock him on the ground. I think this punch might work if I'm holding down at the right time. I think next time I die, I'm gonna let it phase out on time. It looks like I can get through the fights pretty quickly once I actually am working on it right. Yeah. So I'll let this clock run out. I'll see if I can do a 2-player match and just see if I can learn the moves and then try again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game over.
Game over, indeed. If I wanted to do 2-player mode, looks like I need to have. Well, maybe that's what test mode is. Let's try that. Wait, nope. Character change, continue. Records. Card save. Card is full. Oh shit. That's probably for. Running lets you do a tackle, which knocks them down, presumably. No. Fortunately, I don't have anything to save here. Fighting game excerpt. Difficulty in fighting games feels weird because it's less how good the computer is, the ratio of how often they're good, how often they're brain dead. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Let's try this one. I wish I could see how full they are from this menu in the PS3, right? Save okay. I think the PS4 did away with virtual memory cards and just like devoted some save space for every game that you installed. Okay, so I set up a second controller. I'll go as King. Second person will be Kazuya since he was just kicking my ass. Why this game is 3D. It's a tech demo. Okay, here we go. King. Let's see. Left punch plus left kick. Okay, that's square X. Got it. Perfect, this is what I needed. How do I hit somebody that's on the ground? Forward, right kick? I think that's a separate kick than the one I was just doing, right? Oh, it's called Big Boot. Drop kick. Forward, left kick plus right kick. Oh, it's a grab at the moment, I guess. Time up? Shit. Hopefully I can set that later. Nice. Seems pretty good. Okay, but then I still need to find a way to damage them when they're on the ground here. I mean, I can make them stand up with the other controller here. You just fall on your ass. Alright. Spinning drop kick. Forward. I think that's about the same thing. Up forward punch is a good attack when they're on the ground. Thanks.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, I see. So like up to jump and then forward punch when you're coming down. Oh, need to be running possibly. Okay, let's try. Beautiful stage. Yeah, okay, what's that? So, let's see. Other options for hitting on the ground. Hard pounce elbow drop. Down punch when you're in the air. Alright. Let me try to knock him down here. Okay, he's down. Might be down punch. Let me see if I can try this elbow drop. Up, forward, right punch, right kick. So that's right punch. That's right kick. But I'm not sure. I think that's just what that kick looks like under right. Yeah.
Time up. King wins.
This is called elbow drop. I guess maybe knee drop is easier. Up, forward, left kick, right kick.
Round
I think it's at the same time because there's a plus, yeah. Left kick, right kick is circle X. That's what we want. That's it right there. How do I do it again? He really wants to kick in the air. Hey, Ludifex, how you doing? I wonder if it's up, forward. Oh, I did it once. I can't do it again. No.
Time up. Kick round 2. Fight.
Hey, Erm, how's it going? Maybe it's like you have to time it at the apex of the jump in order to land it. I'm supposed to be hitting circle and X at the same time when I come down. Just trying to learn how I can fight them when I get them on the ground like this. I did it exactly once. Up, forward. Oh, maybe it's I have to hold the whole thing all at once? Let's try that. Maybe I have to press up, forward, left kick, right kick, all in the same press, basically.
Round 1. Fight.
There it is. Okay. Okay, I think there's a delay. I think you jump forward. Maybe it's context sensitive and it'll only trigger if it's actually able to hit the person too. I got it twice. Up, forward, left kick, right kick. Okay. I think it's really precise timing. It's more precise than I'm used to for a fighting game. Context sensitive, yeah. Maybe that's the main difference. Whereas like Street Fighter, it's just, you know, half circle back. That's your, you can summon a Hadoken on command, pretty much. Alright, I might just say, screw it, I can't really hit guys on the ground. I guess I can do this. Let's just do this. That's much easier. It's a little bit of damage. Tap instead of hold, maybe. Or maybe it's hold instead of tap, and that's actually my problem. So I've been tapping. Still learning. New to the game. Up triangle when you knock them down. Okay. Ooh, that's easy to do. Good looking out, Hoodie. That's the shit. Okay, sweet. What is that listed as here, I wonder? I still haven't figured out how the elbow drop works, but I don't need to because that's super easy to input. This is a game FAQs thing I'm looking at here, so.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see. Big boot is forward, forward, right kick, right? Big boot, which I guess knocks them down. Okay, and I need to learn some abilities that affect them if they're blocking, right? Because that was what was getting me in trouble in the later stages. So it looks like drop kick will do that. I'm pretty good at triggering that, even though it's got multiple presses. Alright, forward dive is the opposite of that. Oh, that's cool. So he ends up in front when he lands that. So is King supposed to be like a wrestler? His moveset kind of reminds me of that. Down, forward, tap. Oh, this looks like it tells me when something's supposed to be a tap. He's a luchador? Okay, that makes sense. Up, forward, left punch, right punch. That's the one we want. That's cool. Just the easy one to land. Big fan.
King wins.
Looks like everybody has a 10 attack string.
Round 1. Fight.
So that's left punch, right punch, left punch, left punch, right punch, right kick, right kick, right kick. But I keep moving him back when I attack. Interesting.
Perfect.
Presumably this works by moving forward constantly. So left punch, right. You probably die in the process. Sorry. I think I've learned enough moves that aren't regular punches to try doing the main stuff again. So hold up. Oh, we're still in the era of X button is cancel. Hold up. I might just have to turn it off to get out of here. Let's fight this guy one more time. Double punch, uppercut. Left punch, right punch, left punch. Yeah, I think there's got to be some delay for moves, right?
Perfect. Round 2. Fight.
Like, I don't think it's like I'm not supposed to hit left, right, left really fast and that triggers a move. Oh wait, no, maybe it does. Okay, maybe that's what it is that the timing is more important. I don't think I can get out of this menu once I start it. I'm gonna quit the game real fast. Or reset. Here we go. Play another few seconds of Galaga. The sound is super, super nostalgic for me. Do you think of Christmas morning playing Final Fantasy VII without a memory card because my parents got me a PlayStation and the game, but no memory card? Sky is skill ceiling? Ooh. Push start to Tekken. Down, forward, both kick. Alright, I'll try that. Wait, so Heihachi isn't in this game, or at least he's not a selectable character. Interesting. Like, that's from cultural osmosis, that's the Tekken character I know about. Start with Kazuya this time, interesting. Ow. I'm gonna lose the first fight because I'm trying to do special moves instead of just like beating him up a bunch. I need to learn a kick-up move, I think. Beat the arcade without using continues. Oh, that's a pretty good reward for... That's better. Nice. Ah, lame. So you really want to land that. Penalty for missing is a lot of sadness. Okay. King versus Nina.
Round 1.
I gotta activate that right away.
Perfect. Round 2. Fight.
That's an attack. We'll see what time it is after we beat it with one character. Because we're talking about what's a beat condition for a fighting game. My intuition tells me whatever campaigns end in like a canonical story cutscene for the games where that's a relevant thing. Wrecked. It's a wrestler named Tiger Mask. Oops, that was what I was trying to do. I did it late. He was on the ground way longer than I thought he was going to be there. Did not deserve that win, but I'll take it. Drop kick is for blocking their guard. Nice. Feels good to actually like do things on purpose in a fighting game instead of just mashing the button until you win. I still have the issue where there are certain moves that I don't actually, it doesn't do what I think it's going to do every time, and it's just getting a handle on the timing, I think. Oof, got me mid drop kick there. Correct. Okay. Needed is Kazuya? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Maybe we'll do King just for fun, and then I'll give Kazuya a try.
Round one.
I remember how many dudes we killed before we won last time. Oof. Yikes. I think that only hits them if they're on the ground. Nice. I guess the 3D matters when you're in the air, but I think that you always end up fighting on the same plane regardless, so I don't know if the characters rotating around each other actually ever changes anything. You can't hit them when they're not blocking? Okay. Yeah, I got it to do it that time. Nice. That was a pretty good, an intentional combo there. That spin attack is pretty cool. Nice. Love the tie. Sidestepping, is it a thing though? It sounds like it's a thing in later games, but in this one, like I'm trying to mash down and I can't do it, for example. I hadn't come up with it yet. Okay, I was about to get Shao Kahn'd there. I could feel it coming. Oh, that's a cool combo. Now I'm gonna get Shao Kahn. There we go. I know, right? At least in Tekken 1.
Round one.
This guy is comically huge. Okay, looks like the combo I've been doing is actually part of a longer combo. Maybe I can try to abuse that here. Shit. I was about to try to do the same thing to him. Sephiroth's younger brother. Yeah, I think I'm naturally figuring out the rest of that combo. Okay. Hate that they can roll past that. Nice. Rex, it's fine.
Round one. Fight.
That's not good. Over here trying to trigger like one attack and I can't get it to work. Nice. It's a cool move. Does a shitload of damage too. I shouldn't just spam that. Resist the urge. I shouldn't spam that. Proceeds to try to spam it. Something, something, all is fair in love and war. Alright.
Round one. Fight.
Let me find another throw, so if I'm going to be chaining throws, I'm at least doing different ones, right? Ooh, suplex. Well, he's not a train, but he's built like a train. I think that's the opposite of the one I'm doing right now. It's a pretty good follow-up to that, it looks like. That sucks.
Round 2. Fight.
Spam throws.
Final round. Fight.
Shit. Get out of the way. Dude. That felt pretty good. I think that was part of the 10-hit combo there. Oh, I was almost about to have this one and I'm about to lose. Avoid getting Shao Kahn'd. There's a fighting game for the N64 called, I think it was called Mace, maybe? It was insanely hard. Anchor Wat. Andrew went there. She had a conference in Vietnam. Went over to Cambodia afterward. Oops. Not what I meant to do. The real winner in this game right now is my RTX voice thing, trying really hard to remove all of the sound of me mashing buttons. Oh, Paul sits up and just kills me after that. Of course he does. Yeah, I do like the music. Ooh, you got me, huh? The first round was doing okay. Try to always follow up with that if I can. Hey, one throw and one follow-up attack is half of his health. It's kind of nuts. That's on medium difficulty. I assume difficulty is mostly an AI thing, though. No, about to get wrecked. Yeah. I'm gonna try to do a drop kick there to finish him off. Shit. Oh, the drop kick's really hard to execute when I'm in.
Round 1.
Tricky situation like that. God, he just knocked me halfway across the screen for half of my health with one hit. That's insane. Nice. That's one. Noctis is broken. Ooh, he got right back up that time. And I'm dead. Oops. Instinctively tried to skip the cutscene of the attack animation. That's funny. Oh, I think I got him here. I really have to do this twice on an enemy to kill them, right? Oh, video games. Michelle. Baby.
Round 1.
See if she takes less damage. Nope. Basically, I have to do that twice and I win. Part of playing a fighting game, discovering cheese. Like the baseball diamond. Oh my god. That is the most damage I've seen from 4 attacks in any fighting game I've ever played. Armor King, what?
Round 1.
Oh, it's me. I could probably unlock Heihachi with that cheese. Whoa, that was cool. I was feeling pretty good about that drop kick. Throw spam. I think the follow-up attack, I think it's impossible for the computer to avoid it if I open with a throw. Like if I land that throw, I'm doing 50% of their health and damage, right? Oh, he's got slightly more health than the other characters because he's got armor, because he's Armor King. That's fair.
You win.
Monument Valley. Hey, Heihachi. Didn't actually realize he was the final boss.
Round 1.
He's like the ultimate badass. I thought he was like the Liu Kang of this series, but he's more like the Shang Tsung or the Shao Kahn, I guess. Ouch.
Round 2.
Oh, he's the bad guy. Oh, wow. So he's more like Shao Kahn. Is he unfair in a lot of these games on purpose? Oh, he gets up way faster than those characters. Shaka Khan. Okay, so my combo's not guaranteed on Heihachi. Computer just chooses not to recover faster on other matches, I guess.
Final round.
So what balance? If I recall correctly, the reason that Shao Kahn was so annoying was that he was often, like, actually cheating. He'd read your inputs and stuff. Oh, that's annoying. Oh wow, I'm gonna get wrecked because of that mistake. Bummer.
Continue.
Try again.
Round 1.
Getting comboed off the ground, yikes.
Round 2.
Missed input equals loss. Easier to read, I see.
Round 1.
Oops, I did it again. I wonder if there's a follow-up to the dropkick when he's rolling on the ground, if there's a way to get out of that and do an attack on the way up. Stop blocking! There you go. Almost all the way through that 10-hit combo or whatever it is. Oh, now I'm dead. Yep. Yeah, you have a left punch, left kick, right kick, which wasn't what I was expecting. There's no chip damage at all. No, blocks are perfect in this game. There we go. I think that's gonna do it. Nice. Too bad that wasn't the first round. He does seem a lot fairer. Ooh, ow. I'm not a train. Sweet.
You win.
What's the king ending? This game is so minimalist. Oh, there's a custom FMV? He looks so awesome at FMV. Oh my god, they did rotoscoping like Mortal Kombat. Rotos... actual children. Oh, fucking worth it. Oh, he doesn't just like turn it around like, what are these kids? That was super good. All the FMV endings from the whole series. The People's Champion, right? You said Kazuya is the canon ending. Let's see if I can pull that off in the remaining time. Kazuya, here we go. We'll do that in two-player mode so I can practice. In vertical versus horizontal in Soul Calibur. My fighting game experience is being pretty bad at and brute forcing my way through Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and Soul Calibur. I think that's a lot of people probably say Smash Brothers doesn't count, but well, we gotta honor the arcade tradition, right? It is done. I used to do the Link throw spam cheese in Soul Calibur 2. His throw is totally busted. Alright, let me turn on the other controller again and let's practice some of Kazuya's moves. Okay, so everybody it looks like has some kind of 10 attack string. Oh, his is more complicated, it looks like. Interesting. Forward. This is right punch, right? I think I got it there a second ago, where he like did that thing where he spun around. This is a much harder combo to pull off. King's was like easy mode, basically. Alright, I'm not going to try to work on that for now. Let's do some other ones. Forward, down, down, forward, right kick. Forward, down. Forward, down. I think that was it. I just did there a second ago, that foot sweep. I did it one time. If I can only do it once. Oh wait, nope, that's it. Is it sure you can move? Okay. Is that the dragon punch?
Time up. Kazuya Mishima wins.
I think the dragon punch is similar to the spin kick. It's interesting how his style is super different from King as far as like what sort of inputs it's expecting from you. Left punch is that. That's it. It's actually a lot easier to execute. Spinning backhand, forward right punch. I see. Double punch. Punch, spinning backhand. And he's got some baby combos where you just like spam the button twice and it does a thing for you. That's nice. Double punch, spinning backhand. That's a pretty good baby combo.
Time up. Kazuya Mishima wins. Round 2.
Same sure you can movement, but a different attack. Practice that some more. I feel like I'm just kind of jiggling the bottom of the D-pad to get it to pull out there. Lunging uppercut. I think that was what that is. Axe kicks. Forward, forward, left kick. Lawmaid in Tekken 7. How has this series evolved? What is Tekken all about? I mean, I kind of interpret it as this is the one-on-one fighting game that's all about like actual martial arts moves and no like crazy fireballs or giant swords or anything like that most of the time. All right, let's try these. Hip toss, straight punch. Okay. It looks like the same king spam also works, so I can always rely on that if I get to the end of his campaign and can't win. Forward, forward, left punch, right punch. Stand up. Having a lot of trouble with any input that requires a double tap. I don't know if it's a wireless controller thing that the game wasn't designed for that, but it only seems to work like 70% of the time. So apart from most of the fighting games, the side movement and juggle combos. So like Tekken 2 is probably the first one where you can start sidestepping things. Alright, I think I have to reset to get back to the main game. We'll try doing Kazuya's campaign. Juggle combos, okay. So Kazuya is related to Heihachi? Yeah, realistic, but not Bushido Blade realistic. Man, it wouldn't be cool if they made a sequel to Bushido Blade, like today. It's a cool concept. Kazuya's his son, okay, that's why they look similar. Yeah, that would be cool.
Round 1.
Someone threw Heihachi threw someone off a cliff, Spartan style. Just trying to see if I can do some of his other moves before I devolve into throw spam, right? And now I can't do the dragon uppercut. Hold on. Maybe it's the other. There it is. The other punch. That's what. It's a regular punch. Totally on purpose. There it is. Should check on the next enemy if my king cheese is viable. If it's still half their health. Pretty close to it. Okay, so if I need to just see the ending, I can always do that. X kick.
Round 2. Fight.
Come on, Bruce Lee. I like your yellow costume, though.
KO. Final round.
But jumping's not a Tekken thing in the later ones? That's interesting. I guess sidestepping kind of replaces it later on.
You win. Round 1. Fight.
His version of the ground punish attack makes him a lot less vulnerable than King's. Headbutt is forward, both punches. This guy's model is so comical. The way they accomplish making him look big is really funny. Is his Jack's kick-up thing something that's special to him, or can every character do something off the ground like that? Nice. I was able to land it there. Why do only some characters have that, like, lightning effect when you land a hit? Rude. Everyone has a wake-up attack.
Round 1. Fight.
Jumping is the equivalent of teabagging. Right on. Ouch. I'm about to die. Yep.
Final round.
I used to disrespect your opponent. Nice. Ended with an interesting move. I'll let that replay run. Kazuya versus Nina.
Round 1.
I love the music that plays on this stage. It's so goofy sounding. Nice.
Round 2.
Kicked her right in the head. Seems like jump attacks are actually kind of okay in this game-ish. Sure they're not in the later ones, but... That classic orchestra hit, right? Reminds me of the Turtles in Time soundtrack. Shit. Oh, they got me.
Round 1.
Oh, really? It's actually based on Tekken? That's impressive. I should learn what Kazuya's wake-up attack is. I don't see it listed on the move list. I assume it's an input, right?
Final round.
Oh, that's a pretty cool grab. Ouch, wrecked.
You lose. Continue. Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Characters get mocapped eventually. Interesting. So I did that instead of, what was the rotoscoping from early Mortal Kombat games? Ouch. Only I may do that.
You lose. Continue. Round 1. Fight.
Nice.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah, she got me. That attack is nuts.
Final round. Fight.
So what's like the story on most of these characters? King is a luchador, champion of his town. Kazuya is the son of Heihachi that was thrown off a cliff, you said, right? Heihachi's a huge asshole. He was an assassin. Oh, the orphanage, that's why it was a bunch of crazy rotoscope children. Okay. Nice, it's a cool throw. And I'm dead.
Round one. Fight.
I did watch the opening intro, but I think it makes sense if you already know what that stuff means. The dev team acting as kids, that's funny.
Round two.
Deserved. Oh, there's a fighting tournament? And it's just for fun, right? Like, the stakes seem pretty low for the most part in Tekken. We're not, like, saving the world or...
You win.
Only Tekken 7 expansion. When did Tekken 7 come out? Yoshimitsu. So, there's a character called Yoshimitsu in Soul Calibur as well. It's also a dude with a mask, if I recall. Are they the same character? Is there some connection? Is it the same source material that they're both inspired by? Same character. Interesting.
Round one. Fight.
2015. So we haven't gotten any Tekken games since then? It's Namco, right? Correct.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, I see, but it's meant to be like... They have the same basic fighting style. They're meant to be inspired by one another, right?
Round one. Fight.
Ooh, that combo. Kick my ass. Every successor takes the same name. Soul Calibur is also a Namco fighting game? I actually forgot who the dev was for it.
Round two.
I'm not sure why, because the input's the same, but I'm having a lot more trouble getting away with throw cheese on Kazuya versus King. He wants to do that axe kick instead for some reason. Ouch. So Yoshimitsu is kind of like the ancestor of this Yoshimitsu. I see. There we go.
You win.
You win. Yeah, if you had... You got the worst character if you ended up getting Heihachi. You could have gotten Link or Spawn, which were kind of cool. Oh, guy that fights with his fists in a weapon game. Bummer. Does Soul Calibur still do the guest character thing? The only one I've ever played was Soul Calibur 2. I had it for GameCube and I played a shitload of it. I know they did one where like the guest characters were Star Wars, right? I really gotta figure out why it's giving me trouble with this axe kick command. Wonder if it's like a penalty for pressing forward, like there's a separate command where it's like a priority thing. Like King didn't have any forward kick commands.
Perfect. You continue. Round one. Fight.
Xenosaga. Cosmos? That's interesting.
KO. Round two. Fight.
Next kick's really good. It looks like it. I don't know if it ignores block, but I was trying to do the dragon punch. Oh, she didn't kill me. There, now she killed me. There we go.
Round one. Fight.
I really should try to learn his 10-string combo. I actually got a lot of damage in with King doing that, but his, like, the first two inputs of his 10-string are really hard for me to do for whatever reason.
You continue. Round one. Fight.
I'm gonna... Okay, I almost got Shao Kahn'd there. I'm gonna die. Things are going really well at the start. Not anymore.
Final round. Fight.
It's a speedrun them? Oh, that's cool. What's the dominant speedrun strat?
Round one. Fight.
It should have been my run there. That's unfortunate. Hey, Serp, how you doing? I don't think any of the endings can possibly live up to the King ending. That was beautiful.
Round two. Fight.
He has an impale move. Oh, is King canonically dead in the series? Really not. Whenever you see me do that X kick, I'm not trying to do it. I'm trying to do that. No!
Round one. Fight.
There's two Kings. Armor King and King are different entities? I fought Armor King. You can unlock him to play as him in this one. Oh no! Okay, she's just barely alive. Okay, so someone that still has the crazy mask, but isn't literally the same person. I see.
Final round. Fight.
Too fast, too furious. God, I'm fucking dead, aren't I? Yep. Michelle is wrecking me right now. I might try to learn the other throw here. Hold on. There's one that's right punch plus right kick. I have an easier time executing that one or not.
Round 2. Fight.
I think Ratchet's invested in getting me to play all the Tekken games at some point. We'll see. Are they all good? Or are there any entries that are like black marks on the franchise? If you type hi before your message, chat can see it and I won't be able to though.
You win.
Alright, new throw is where it's at.
Round 1. Fight.
Tekken tag is like tagging in and out. Oh, is he not? Is that his default uniform? Because the one I had where he had the tie was really funny. Now he looks more like a wrestler, and that makes more sense.
Round 2.
Oh, that's a cool attack. Kick my ass, good.
You continue.
I did like that attack. I was able to enter that one pretty reasonably. The one he just used against me a second ago. I love that.
Round 2.
That's such a cool one too. That doesn't count as a grab because you can't grab them when they're in the air. I would have learned that on King. That's a really cool attack.
Round 1. Fight.
I'm guessing King is an unlucky computer to fight this late because of how strong pros are and how much he likes to use them. Like Marvel vs. Capcom kind of tag in and out sort of mechanics. There we go.
Round 2.
It's a Jaguar. Look, he's got the little cheetah tail. I'm not good enough to win legit against the high-level computers, so I have to do this cheese. Lee.
Round 1.
Oh, this is different. So everyone has a custom boss, or there are probably some shared custom bosses. King had to fight Armor King. Adopted brother. Interesting. Who raised Kazuya if he got thrown off a cliff?
Round 2.
Are all of the sub-bosses unlockable at some point? I'll try to do a couple runs legit. It's not going to be successful, but... Oh, I did the input for the Shoryuken correctly, but he was too far away from me. Oh, he adopted Lee, but not Kaz. Okay. So it's like his stepbrother, kind of. Lee is super aggressive. I got one hit in. I feel successful. Back to cheese time.
Round 1.
So he likes having distance on you and getting long kicks. How do they make... So I got the sense that King pretty heavily favored grappling. Given that everyone has left and right punch and kick, how do they make a character more kick-oriented? They just make their punches not useful? Or do they integrate them into the kick combos or something?
Round one. Fight.
They have more kick combos. Oh, counter grab me. What can you do to stop a grab? Just not be in range of it, or is there a button you can press to stop it from happening when you see that purple? So like 2 grabs at the same time cancel each other out or something? You can't break in Tekken 1.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, I see a thing where we'll both have a little purple flash. I assume that's means we're both activating at the same time, and there's no like priority to determine who wins in that case.
Round two. Fight.
Ah, nice kick combo. I couldn't do anything.
Round
He
one.
practically had me sunlocked. I don't think I've gotten one round on him yet. He's really strong. Trying to punish him there. Seems like this game, at least against the AI, the first one rewards like playing defensively, trying to punish the computer making mistakes.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, I just had a grab get broken there. I think we just activated at the same time, maybe. Ouch. That's one.
Round two. Fight.
I think Kazuya's grab does slightly less damage than King's too. King's was enough that if you did it twice, it was a guaranteed win. Oh, he dodges and weaves when you hit the buttons. That's a cool. That's what I was wondering. Like, do they have any characters where they found a way to like use those buttons for something else? Oh, this guy gets up fast. It's like Armor King and Heihachi.
KO. Round two. Fight.
Kazuya feels way harder to play as than King. I'll see if I can look at some of his other abilities here. Maybe I can try this headbutt. Left punch, that's right punch. If I can get out of getting stun locked here.
Round two.
Come on, it's forward, forward. It's supposed to be forward, forward, both punches, I think.
Perfect. You. Round one. Fight.
Well, that was the thing I wanted to do. Perfect. Headbutt. Nice. First down on Lee. Oof. Knocked each other back there. Yeah, this is a pretty sweet song, I agree.
Final round. Fight.
Come on, do the grab. It's another attack that's like I'm putting in the inputs each time and I'm not quite getting it. At least I beat him once, so it's possible. I gotta be able to block when I do that kick up thing. Yeah, I wish I had sidestepping in this, because I would try to do that when I get up, that sort of a thing.
Round two. Fight. Perfect. You lose. Round 1.
It's further in than most of the matches last, yeah. This game is insanely fast. I don't think I've seen a fighting game that resolves this quickly. Everything just does a shitload of damage.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
No, I did the wake up attack for the first time. That was cool. I don't know what I did. Should see if I can look it up and figure out what does it. Hard bounce? Oh, okay. Wow, I can't believe I did that on accident. Circle forward, punch kick, apparently.
Round 1. Perfect. You lose. Round 2.
That's a pretty cool grab. I haven't seen him use that yet. I see how jumping is not even that good in this game, because it leaves you so open at the end.
Round 1. Fight.
Aw, you got the grab up on me. Lame. Again. Although dodging is not a thing in this game, right?
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Well, once you change the camera angle, you can't change it back, right?
Round 1. Fight.
Try to bait him out a little bit here, maybe. Oh, I see. So he's got specific combos where he goes from like high to low, and I have to block both of them. I think that's part of why he's struggling a lot with him, is that he does a lot of attacks where he goes high, high, low, high. This will duck high moves. So I'll try to do that then. Maybe that's what I need to do to win then, is try ducking. Defensively ducking.
KO. Final round.
And I'm dead. About to get perfected. Alright, got a better plan though.
1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
Okay, this might be the way to do it. There it is.
KO. Final round.
Some attacks can't be blocked and require a duck. Okay. But that punch was enough for that to finish him? Nice. First try. Damn. Heihachi's gonna be way worse.
You win. Round 1. Fight.
I guess it didn't occur to me to use ducking defensively here. That makes sense though. Like just ducking, not ducking and blocking. That's what I thought you were gonna have to do. Father versus son. And you said that this is the canonical ending, winning with Kazuya?
KO. Final round. Fight.
Oh, he's gonna shock. He's gonna shock on me. Ah, there we go. All right, let's get more cool FMVs with rotoscoped humans in them. The look of FMV Heihachi. You gonna throw him off the cliff? I love the music that's playing. There's no way they could. There's no way they could top the King ending, but they did in every possible way. I love Heihachi like sliding off of his hands like he's like holding wet butter or something. Slow smile. Oh, okay. If you missed the beginning of this, if you didn't see the King ending, it's worth checking the VOD and rewinding to it. It's fucking great too. Alright, well, I think that's a good stopping point for Tekken 1. Thanks, Ratchet, for sharing it. I'll get you your 20 minutes or whatever back into your bank. You wanted to do Tekken 2 next time or something. That's a game. Wow. Watch all the endings at some point? Okay, maybe I'll post a link to it in Discord later and show it off. Holy crap. I feel like even if that wasn't the canon ending, that would be the right one to end on regardless. That was the shit. I'll go to the memory card thing really quick and try to save. I don't think it matters. I love that the option screen is called test mode. I'm guessing that just saves my high scores or something. Celebrate finishing Tekken 7 with watching all the endings. I'd do it, especially if a lot of them are as short as that one. All right, I'll be back in a bit. The next subblock game, guys, is Earth Defense Force 4.1. Thanks for sharing Tekken, Ratchet. That was a fun experience.